Lisa, how are you? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm doing okay, Oregon Valley girl. I have had a long day. Boy, that was a long stream. My goodness gracious. More than 4 hours. And I am tired. You guys can now hear Orion bark his little head off. Orion! Lisa, are you tired? Yes, in our Valley of Allergy. Absolutely. Lisa, I drove by about 4:30 p.m. and their shades were still drawn. So I would have stopped had their shades been up, but I figured there was no sense in stopping with their shades down. There was nothing more it was going to do anyhow. So I just drove by. Yeah, poor Merlin. Poor Merlin had to close the window blinds again. I really wish they would have pulled them up again by the time I got down there, but boy, they didn't. They were still down when I was down there at 4:30. So, my goodness, was that a day. Rika got almost assaulted by water by the Scientology guy. I know if I weren't tired, I'd go back down too. Look at this adorable battery my daughter-in-law got me. Is that not the cutest thing ever, you guys? I'm loving it. I am tired. I cannot believe Scientology called the cops on us again for it being a violent protest. It was a violent protest, and that's why they called the cops. Mind Candy, if you email me, I can send you the link to that battery. That battery was, oh, like this one? I love this battery. Which battery do you mean? You don't mean the battery I was using for my phone. Isn't it the cutest little thing? They have them in tie-dye, blue and yellow and green. They have them in pink and blue. I was thinking, Mind Candy, you meant my phone battery. I got a new phone battery. Look, check it out. Lisa, bless your heart. My battery is at 39%, y'all. It was 100% when I left today, or at least it was 99%. The tie-dye is really cool, Mind Candy. My daughter-in-law used to work for a dispensary. Whoa, Bubba. Here's Orion for you guys. Hi, Bubba. He's upset because I've been gone all day. Come here. Come here, say hi to... Oh. No, you're not. You're supposed to say hi to people, not lick my face clean. Say hi to people. Look here. Hi. Say hi to people. You're in your hippie area. Yeah, I would want the tie-dye if it was in pastel colors, but the tie-dye in pink, in yellow and blue and green didn't turn me on very much. If it was purple and other colors, that would turn me on. He wants kisses. He wants to run. Poor boy, has been in the crate since 7:30 this morning. My daughter just let him out for a short amount of time this afternoon. So, yeah, that's where we are. I'm still curious the backstory of what happened with the cops inside the Scientology building, because they were in the Scientology building for at least 20 minutes. I did not time it, but boy, were they in there for a long time. And They walked in, they arrived, they parked, they walked in, they walked out. They didn't say anything to us the whole time they were there. It was the weirdest thing ever. It was the weirdest thing ever. So I would like to know more about what happened. We've got Trashy in Chicago said should have gotten their names and badge numbers. I mean, we could have, Lisa, but I don't know what that would have done. We weren't doing a thing wrong. The call, according to the scanner, Mind Candy, the call said violent protesters. Me and my wheelchair and my fuzzy pink headband and scarf. And Lisa and Rika and Mike. Yeah, we're terribly violent. We weren't doing anything. I don't know what they could. I mean, like, seriously, what? Literally, what? I'm going to turn the heater on, guys. It's a little chilly. But then I'm cold no matter what. You agree, but for some reason, all the First Amendment auditors always get them, even if they don't make contact. Violent, right? Violent. I don't get violent on any planet. I really don't. I don't know what that's about. I don't know where they got that story. They're being good so far. They are being excellent so far. So, yeah. The cops have been lovely so far, but Lord knows we wouldn't want that to change. I'll tell you what, the neighborhood's clearly starting to know we're there. Oh, I need to check out this Instagram guy. What was his name? Well, I just added him, so let me go check out my Instagram. Reward for good behavior and then not twist the lime. Twist the lime is the photographer who came by. Yeah, we asked for them that time, Lisa. We should have asked for them when they left this time, but they didn't even talk to us. Lisa, I'm texting the photographer right now. I've got it right now. I'm texting him right now. Orion. Can you guys hear the dog? Is it bad? Do I need to mute you while he's barking? Or are we on my ear pods so it's not so bad? I can. And then maybe it'll be better. Twist the lime. I'm texting him right now. It's okay. Hey, Rather Be in Maui, how are you? Who was quick bidding back to their car, Lisa? Twist the Lime's got nice pictures. Nice pictures. I can't wait to see ours, Lisa. Are you on, Lisa, are you on Instagram? I am a little tired. I went from the protest to happy hour, and good. Thank you, Lisa. I changed it to the AirPods, so it should be better. I am tired. I'm not sure if it's the alcohol or me. I went to happy hour for my son's birthday. Yeah, doesn't he have cool pics, Love Maddie? I really like them. I really like them. Hey, Orion. So what all is new today, guys? I saw that Liz Gale landed in Clearwater just fine, and Aaron picked her up. And Aaron is streaming from Clearwater right now. But I wanted to come on and check in with all y'all and see what kind of we had such a great conversation last night. And everybody can't be on with Aaron. Although I suppose the amazingness of the world is in Clearwater right now. So it would be so much more fun to watch than me. But I'm starting to get. He picked up Liz and Jenna? Yeah. Yeah. I am starting to get a serious addiction to chat, y'all. It's raining and windy in LA. That is not good. That makes things less fun, as evidenced by the fact that I was downtown protesting today and I wasn't downtown protesting on Friday or on Thursday because, oh my God, it was awful. It was just awful. So it's raining and windy in LA. It sure is. I see Jessica's stream is pouring down rain. Pouring down rain. That is not fun. This is much more pleasant weather. Clearwater is much more pleasant weather. So, anything in particular you guys would like to talk about this evening? Minimizing watch time a bit because there are so many good channels. Yeah, you know, Fluffer Squirrel made a recommendation in my chat once for everybody to drop the timestamps for the important bits in the chat. And I think that would be so useful if viewers would just drop the important time chats. Yeah, we do know protesting sucks in the rain. Oh my God. It's the worst. There are so many channels, and it would be nice if we had a better way than what we've currently got. Yep, too many channels, too many channels. I rely on Natalie, but I think even with Natalie, regular TV programming, I watched regular TV programming at a client's house the other day, and it was the weirdest experience because I have not seen commercials. Like, I have not seen commercials on television or on YouTube for I cannot tell you how long. It has been ages and eons because we pay for Netflix, we pay for YouTube, we pay for Amazon Prime, and so we don't watch network TV anymore at all. And the number of commercials they have, I mean, it's just insane. It goes on forever. I mean, I was spoiled before YouTube because the only thing I would watch was TiVo back when TiVo was a thing because I didn't want to watch the commercials. So I would skip right through the commercials with TiVo. And now I can pay to not have the commercials. Wow, we went down from 7 to 4. I broke 400 today, guys. Do you believe that? 400 people in my live. That was a little wild. Susan, I think I should make you and Sunrise Girl, Sunrise Dawn, Sunrise Girl. Where the hell did that come from? I think I should make you and Sunrise Dawn lead moderators as well. You have free TV in the bedroom with window antenna and the view. That is all. Yeah, but you have YouTube, don't you, Oregon Valley girl? You're getting ready to dump your cable with Comcast and keep internet only for streaming? We did that probably 3 years ago, and they didn't want us to rather be in Maui, but we couldn't see any reason to continue to keep the cable. We just never watched it, ever. We never watched it. Zeno Marlene, y'all. Zeno Marlene. The bear says Zeno Marlene. And the goal now is, IMI, you didn't hear this, the goal now is as soon as I get monetized, or if Rika or Mike or Lisa get monetized before me, whoever gets monetized, we're gonna make a Portland Squirrel Squad t-shirt. Now you all know we need to wait until I'm monetized, but I am getting closer and closer. Basically, when you do watch, it's the main three, CBS, NBC, and ABC. Living room has the Roku. Window antenna is good for breaking lives. There you go. Zenu Marlene, y'all. Zenu Marlene. I hope everybody had a lovely day. What'd y'all do today? I did a whole lot of nothing. At least it feels like I did a whole lot of nothing. I've got a shitload of homework to do tomorrow. What's the weather supposed to be like here tomorrow, y'all? Let me look. See, the nice thing about streaming at home is I still have something to check the internets with. You mowed? Yeah, I should really do that. The grass needs mowed, and I should do it for my husband so that it's done when he gets home. But I don't have the energy to do it, so maybe I'll do it in the morning. It was supposed to be 72 degrees here today. It only got to 69, I thought. Supporting the protesters and taking care of your fur baby is a lot rather be in Maui. IMI, you watered your plants? That's great. Chiba, how are you? You're on watch duty for what, Chiba? Oh my goodness, you guys. I didn't, did you see my new, here, let's turn this around for a minute. I got new lawn furniture. So I want to show you the new lawn furniture I got. Nice. I'm so pleased with it. You can see the mess my yard is. Now we're back to me. Keeping tabs on what, Chiba? Thank you, Chiba. We like it. It desperately needs mowed. And it desperately needs a dog that doesn't bark. You want to see it again, Susan? Hold on, Orion. There you go, guys. A nice view of the yard. It is pretty and comfy. That it is. Orion, can you like chill? There we go. The dogs don't want to stop barking because there's too many dogs barking. Hey, hop up. Hi. Hi, puppy. You watch Scientology critical channels, Chiba? And what do you do with the Scientology critical channels? Why are you watching those, Chiba? Your dog is wondering what my dog is barking about? I'm sorry, Lisa. My dog's a dachshund. I can't get him to quit barking. Chiba, I'm not going to block you because I know you can keep watching me if I block you. What do you watch the Scientology critical channels about? My dog is barking about Chiba, Lisa. You don't think they check anyway? You're not supposed to interact directly, Chiba. Where's Pup Groomer? Yeah, I need to come and make my dog behave. She'll tie him up on that grooming stand and he'll behave post haste. Chiba, I don't know how they would check, would they? For educational purposes, for what, Chiba? To educate us? Thank you, Lisa. Chiba can be the resident troll. That's okay. Well, you can try to educate me money as much as you want. You're not really sure? Well, probably what they want you to do, Chiba, is report back to them everything you can find out about me so that they can do mean things to me. I will, Susan, no worries. Thank you. I'm glad you're there. The dog is certain that there is a problem. Chiba, do you realize that Scientology has been reputed to have killed people's animals in order to fair game them? Allegedly. Were you aware of that, Chiba? That that's something that they've been alleged to have done on more than one occasion? Killed people's animals. in order to get back at them for fair game. He's a yappy dog. He is a little yappy. He's barking at the neighbors. It is true, Chiba. It is true. There's a lot that's true. If you've been watching these channels, you certainly have heard a lot. Orion, you know, if the dog wasn't barking so much, you guys might be able to hear the other dogs in the neighborhood barking and the chickens clucking and the roosters crowing and the sheep bleating. IMI? Are you asking me? Actual SP info IMI. That is based on information from actual Scientologists who have had actual animals eradicated, allegedly by Scientology. Paolo, how are you? Is my dog trained? I mean, define trained. My dog goes to his crate when I ask him to. My dog comes occasionally. If you try to give him a treat, he'll sit pretty really nice for you because you're trying to give him a treat. Thank you, rather be in Maui. There's a saying in the SP community, and that saying is to not let your animals out unsupervised. Why do you ask, Chiba? He's a dachshund. Do you know dachshund? Hey, Chiba, would you like to tell me how old you are? Dachshunds are very cute. My son has two. They're the brothers of mine out of different litters. 3 different litters. And Chiba, what Lisa says. Yeah, you know, you've been blocked and you came back in, girl. You make me a little nervous. Amy, how are you? I hope you had a lovely day and it went well at the market today. It was pretty busy downtown. You were assigned to watch my channel. Okay, Chiba. I think we're calling Chiba a girl. Who assigned you, Chiba? And I'm sorry, you're 15 and somebody's assigning you to watch my channel? I mean, tell us more because that sounds a whole lot like child trafficking. Thank you, Lisa. Exactly, Lisa. Exactly. Yeah, rather be in Maui. I'm being stalked by a 15-year-old. That's a little weird. Who assigned you, Chiba? Because that is a little stalkerish. much. Xenu Marlene, y'all. Xenu Marlene. To be so important, Chiba, that you've been assigned to my channel. Hi, one way. You don't think you can say? Well, don't you think it's a little sus that people are telling you to stalk somebody? One way, it's a pleasure to have you here. We're just having a after party for the little bit of craziness we had today in downtown Portland. It was a long live, more than 4 hours. You're stalking, Chiba. Somebody told you to watch a bunch of adults. Are you in America, Chiba? One could be learning something indeed, IMI. That's why I'm letting things stand the way we are. Chiba gives watch hour for Google Play points. There you go, Manuel. I mean, Chiba could be somebody sent to spy on us. Chiba could just be a regular old troll who thinks it's cool to get us all worked up about a spy. So, you know. Is this a bot though? I'm not sure if it's a bot or not. I mean, like, whatever. Indeed, communication is the universal solvent. It didn't seem so today. Nobody wanted to talk to us much, did they? You're not hiding? Chiba, how many names have you had? You couldn't take being blocked, you came back. You haven't shared an email. Besides, if you're actually 15, they're making you break terms of service and all and allowing you to watch all kinds of adult content without supervision. This makes absolutely no logical sense. No grown mother would be assigning their kid to watch certain channels without supervision. Hey, one way. Cool. You live in Portland yourself. You have to watch regardless. Okay, Chiba. I mean, I understand if I block you, you're just going to watch anyhow. So we're not going to play this game. Chief. Which which 3 channels, Chiba? It has been a day and I am home so I can finally relax with the adorable little battery my daughter got me. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Your Sea Org at 15, Chiba? Lisa, I'm not sure it's Sea Org. I'm not convinced it's not just a troll, to be honest. Probably be where you found me one way. If she's Sea Org. She could also just be a regular old troll in here to try and wind up a bunch of old women. I know they do, Lisa. Yeah, one way. Lisa's in Portland, and there's also Rika PDX and Mike G503. Most Sea Org isn't quite this chatty, Chiba. Where are you based, Chiba? One way that may be happening in late April, although it's getting a little late, so I'm not sure if it's going to be late April or early May, but stay tuned for something that may be happening soon with any luck. Cross fingers. We will see if we can get it done. You're in Clearwater now? So Chiba, I'll tell you what, if you're in Clearwater right now, walk out onto the street and say hi to Aaron. Yeah, there's four of us down there pretty consistently. And Jeff was, yes, Big Chief, you are a sassy old lady. Chiba, if you're in Clearwater, Aaron is in downtown Clearwater, go say hi to him, and then I'll believe that you're actually watching us. You're going to Port Angeles in May? Oh, Manuel, you'll have to come by and see us. Why are you going to Port Angeles? That's a not the normal getaway for somebody not from Seattle. Or are you from Seattle? Yeah. So if you want to prove to me that you're actually Sea Org and you're not just some troll trying to tell us you're Sea Org to get us all wound up, go say hi to Aaron. Exactly, rather be in Maui. Exactly. Your wife's sister is from Port Angeles. That's right. You're from Humboldt, Manuel. That's right. Your wife's sister is from Port Angeles. Wow. Well, send me an email, Manuel. My email is here's my email. Hold on. Send me an email. Make sure you realize there's three N's there after for the Carrie Ann. There's three N's there. He is there right now, Chiba. He is there right now. Hey, carrieann at gmail.com, Manuel. Send me an email and let me know when you're going to come through, and we'll arrange a protest for while you're here. Your wife can come by and honk on us. Paolo, my dear, my love to you. Thank you for the all of the roses. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 roses. Thank you so much. I haven't had so many flowers from such a handsome man in quite some time. Aaron, last I checked, I was watching him just before I went live, And Aaron was in downtown Clearwater with Liz Gail, and who else? Lara, no, not Lara FM, Kelly Copter, and Jenna Miscavige, and you're so funny, K-Ron. You're so funny, you're gonna make me blush. They're at the jazz club. They're at the jazz club. There you go. Lisa, one way, Lisa and Rika are going to be down there tomorrow. They go down Saturday and Sunday. I won't be down there tomorrow. I'll be down there Monday afternoon or maybe Tuesday morning. You're taking the 12-passenger van in case it rains. Don't mistake you for Scientologist. Sounds good, Manuel. Sounds good. Have I been to Clearwater? No, Chiva, I haven't been to Clearwater. Been to Fort Lauderdale, but I haven't been to Clearwater, no. Fort Lauderdale and Orlando. Kissimmee. Kissimmee? Kissimmee. And Orlando. That's the extent of my Florida experience. So, Chiba, I guess my question for you is, if you're not allowed to talk to us, why are you talking to us? And my next question after that one is, what aren't you allowed to have an opinion about, Chiba? They're at the jazz club, yeah. I'm glad that they're getting a chance to hang out together and play together and have fun together. This is such an amazing community of people, First Amendment auditors and anti-Scientologists that have come together in pursuit of a singular goal. It gives me actually hope that things can improve, right? It gives me hope that as a nation, America isn't as split as it feels like it is right now. It gives me hope that people are interested in finding ways to give back. It's just that we have to find new and different ways to give back. This is a new and different way of volunteering and fundraising that is unexplored and untapped. Y'all got really quiet for a second there. Just making sure you're still alive. Yeah, Chiba has gone crickets. I don't trust most anything that Chiba says, least of all that Chiba is Sea Org. Revoke Scientology's tax-exempt status. Revoke Scientology tax-exempt status. Revoke Scientology's tax-exempt status today. Matthew the King says, I just made a comment from PTS for Life live stream from earlier today and put timestamps if anyone wants to see the incident where John Kirchhoff got too close with his car and then drove recklessly. Yay, Matthew. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that because I need to go back and watch it. I haven't seen it yet. In fact, maybe I'll pull my phone out and I'll watch it and you guys can get a live reaction from me. Chiba, if you don't give me full sentences after you've been gone so long, I can't remember what questions. If you're not responding, it's because you have to write notes. Miss Sunrise Dawn, how are you? So, Sunrise Dawn and Susan, you guys, if we block somebody, they can still watch us. They just can't be in chat. Is that the way it works? Shiva, you still haven't answered my question. Yeah, so they can watch either way. So I'm not going to go out of my way to block Shiba. I don't really care. You guys can we can play with Chiba all we want or we can block her. It's up to y'all. Chiba, the question was if you're not allowed to talk to us in chat, why are you talking to us in chat? And also rather be Maui's. So I think the yes, rather be Maui was in answer to are you an American citizen? But Chiba, my question to you is again, if you're not allowed to talk to us, why are you talking to us? Amy going into Trader Joe's to get some dinner. You're going to have to give me a report about what you got. Sunrise, just to be clear, I don't even trust that Chiba is who they say they are when they say that they're Sea Org. So I tend to think that this is just a troll that we've got. I mean, you're not spying, you're watching a live like anybody else would. Hey, retired Red, how are you? Not even close to spying. Everything I'm doing is right out in the open, Lisa. Chiba wants to take notes. Chiba can take notes. No, I mean, unless Chiba's bothering anybody or they're bored with this conversation, more like field research. Again, Chiba, you're not answering my question, and now this is the third time. It's a simple question. Third time I can count 3. It's a simple question, Chiba. If you're not allowed to talk to us, why are you talking to us? If you're not allowed to talk to us, why are you talking to us? Guys, was that question clear? If you're not allowed to talk to us, why are you talking to us? Thank you, rather be in Maui. I wanted to make sure that it was clear because Chiba doesn't. Okay, but still, either way, girl, you've got the definite impression you're not allowed to talk to us, and yet here we are. You're talking to us. So whether it's not allowed or not recommended, you are chatting with us. So why? Chiba, are you allowed to have an opinion on L. Ron Hubbard's teeth? Okay, that should tell you everything you need to know, Chiba. I don't have the link for the SPTV Foundation to drop. Thank you, Susan. If you hide them, they won't be able to see your channel. Really, Retired Red. Thank you. That is exactly it, Matthew the King. Well, I'll tell you what, Chiba. If you're not sure if you want to leave or stay, then you might consider what happens if you leave and if that is a fair response. Because if you leave and you lose everything, then did you really have it to begin with? I know, Sunrise Dawn. I know she has. And still, I don't know if I believe that Chiba's anything other than a troll. But, Chiba, sweetheart, on the off chance that you're not actually a troll, Chiba, please, please call the SPTV Foundation. Please call that number and ask for help because there will be help on the other end of that phone number. We can help you and we will help you. You are the reason we are here. So if there is really a Sea Org member on the other side of this camera, and I am talking to you, Chiba, we really, what we're here for is to help people like you. And the SPTV Foundation is set up just to do that. So now we go back to thinking that Chiba is actually a troll. You live in a compound? Chiba, if you're on the internet, you can set up Gmail addresses and you can email the SPTV Foundation. Neither have I rather be in Maui. Not once ever. And I've lived in the Pacific Northwest for 30 years now. I'll tell you, we have a different idea of what a compound is here in the Pacific Northwest. Orion, would you hush? I agree with you, rather be in Maui. I agree with you. Compound is not a term I've heard used. Compound is heavily associated with Pacific Northwest cults. Exactly, Lisa. I don't necessarily believe that Chiba's anything other than a troll, but it's entertaining for the moment. Humboldt compounds are crazy hill folks, indeed. And those Idaho folks are a little nutty too, Manuel. Chiba, if you're on the internet and you're actually 15, then you know all kinds of ways. Oh, they may have sunrise dawn. You're actually right. The compound, as I think about it, you might be right. Idaho cults. Indeed, Idaho cults. So, dirty little secret, I was in a small Scientology adjacent religious group. So they were in the Pacific Northwest. I am very familiar with Oregon cults. Your secret was your wife was LDS before you got her away? Really? Sorry guys, text coming in on my phone. Chiba, you told us before you were Japanese and that your parents got in when you were 10. Yes, I just saw that, Lisa. I just saw that. That is why you guys heard my phone ding. Lisa and I got the same text. And you said your parents got in when you were 10, Chiba. Now is the best time to reach out for help. There's a lot of people in Clearwater who want nothing more than to help you, Chiba. So you acknowledged, Chiba, that you were in here before, you got blocked, and then you went and got another profile so you could come in again and chat? Most of us don't, the vast majority of us don't get paid to do this. I've spent more money than I've made protesting Scientology, that is for sure. Indeed they are, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Sheba, I'm going to keep asking you, why are you actually talking to us? You like it? Okay. You mod 10 channels and content on your own channel all for free. Exactly. Exactly, Sunrise Dawn. Okay, Chiba. I'm glad you like it. Probably the most attention Chiba got all year, right? I mean, at least Chiba's entertaining, sweetheart. At least you're entertaining. Really, Jan T? Maybe some people do, Chiba, and that's just fine. I am going to say, sweetheart, if you're actually 15, I don't even know what to say if you're actually 15, Sheba. If you're actually 15, what's happening to you is criminal. Literally, literally against the law and wrong. If you're actually 15. Jan, I hear that. I hear that loud and clear, honey. I hear that loud and clear. You're not not old enough to volunteer, sweetheart. There are things you can't volunteer for. Yep, maybe just an actual chatbot testing the waters, could be a troll, could be all manner of things. Heaven's Gate, was Heaven's Gate an offshoot of Scientology? I think half a more than, I mean, there are numerous. I'm not going to put a number on it because I don't know. Heaven's Gate was different. How was it different, Matthew the King? Orion wants to say hi, guys. He doesn't know he wants to say hi, but here he is. Here's an Orion for you. Here's an Orion for you guys. Isn't he adorable? Isn't he the most adorable? That's too bad, Sheba. Hey, Jen, we were just talking about you when Orion was barking incessantly earlier. Did you get the good view of him? Here, let me show you a good close-up. Yep, there's a good close-up. Yeah, yeah, there's a good close-up. They're both colts that lived in compounds. You didn't do it, huh, Jen? Did you get all your pups groomed today, girl? Did you get them all groomed? Sheba, you should have a Sheba. Jan, you're hilarious. And Sunrise Dawn, you are right. You can have puppies, you can have kitty cats. And rather be in Maui, you're absolutely right. You're a child. Wow, Jen, you have been busy, haven't you? Good job. Good job. Heaven's Gate was a Christian group that thought God was an alien. I don't believe they ever branched off or were affiliated with Scientology. Okay. Heaven's Gate was not an offshoot. They were waiting to be picked up like by a UFO. Some protesters, if a comment is out of line, instantly a troll, auto ban. Hell, I may as well be in top 9 of the Xenu game. Yeah, I know you said you've been blocked a lot. Sunrise Dawn, I don't know. I sort of think sometimes it'd be nice to live without the cats deciding that my entire house is theirs in more ways than one. But I don't know what I'd do without them, so I think you're right. And the oldest offered to cook dinner for you tonight? That's nice. I went out to meet my eldest for a drink for their 30th birthday and bought them a shot of $60 a shot scotch. So happy birthday, son. You started auditing 2 years ago at age 13. Yeah, that's gross, Chiba. You know someone who's in it for a while. Really, Amy? Wow. Yeah, it was the Pappy Van Winkle, I believe. Vegas Andrews. It was the Pappy Van Winkle. Jasper is rolling on a dead beetle. Whether you mind it or not isn't the issue, sweetheart. Whether you mind it or not is not the issue. That's not even relevant whether or not you think it's okay, because you're too young to be exposed to things like that. All of this, assuming Chiba is who Chiba says they are, and I'm not fully convinced that Chiba isn't just a troll who thinks that this is a fun time to spend their Saturday evening. And you know, I'm willing to entertain that. To Trader Joe's, frozen cheese and chili tamales. Nice. I love chili and cheese tamales. The only thing I might love more than that are dessert tamales. Tofu, little peppers, and small carnations that last 3 weeks. Lovely, Amy. I'm glad you got all those things. That sounds lovely. What's for dinner now? Is it David Miscavige you worship, or is it L. Ron Hubbard? Okay, Amy, when you're done driving. Exactly, retired Red. Exactly. I'm not too concerned about it either way. I just want to make sure people don't get too invested in a reality that may not be the reality, because it's more likely than not that Chiba's a troll. Jules Fire Rocks! Hi! I'm glad to see you. It's been a little while. I hope you had a fabulous Saturday. I spent about 4 hours downtown and had a great time. The cops came because apparently that we were violent protesters. So that was a hoot and a half. Um, hopefully people will watch the live back and post the relevant times in the chat. So it was a lot of fun. Exactly, Red. Exactly. Even if it's not Chiba, whoever it is that is listening, anything that I'm saying to Chiba, I'm saying to you as well. There is a way out. We are here to help you get out. That is exactly what the SPTV Foundation is set up for. So please click on the link, call the number, do the needful. It's really easy. The cops didn't do anything, Chiba. You know, Chiba, I'm in a wheelchair with a pink fuzzy headband and a pink fuzzy scarf. And Lisa is about 5 foot nothing. And then there's Rika. We're all over 40. And apparently, yeah, an adorable lady in a cute pink hat and scarf in a wheelchair was dangerous. That's right, rather be in Maui. An adorable lady in a cute pink hat and scarf in a wheelchair was dangerous. They were violent. They called and said we were violent protesters, Chiba. And our first homemade bot. Exactly. Our end goal? Our end goal is for you to be out, Chiba. Yep, exactly. The cops told us everything was cool. They walked out. They walked in. They didn't say anything to us. They were in there for 20 minutes or so. They came out and they said, I said, "Is everything cool?" And they said, "Yeah, we're all cool." And they left. That was the full and utter extent of the conversation. And the end goal is to end Scientology's abuses, including revoke Scientology's tax exempt status, revoke Scientology's tax exempt status, revoke Scientology's tax exempt status today. Yeah, I don't understand what the point. Why do you care what the end goal is? At their current rate of attrition, Matthew, don't you think? I don't think they have enough people to last 10 years at this rate. I can't imagine they do have enough people. The Bowdy Riders out in front of Oregon, Portland, Oregon are not having a good time. Funny, I think what, Chiba? That it'll be gone in less than 10 years? How many Scientologists are there in the world, Chiba? Lori and Cheryl were singing Little Baby Davy and his fake space navy. Little baby Davy and his face space navy. Sorry, I get you, Chiba. I caught up to where you are. Sunrise, you and I are jinxing each other. Lots. That's a big number, Chiba. Lots. Chiba, there are less Scientologists than Aaron Smith Levin has subscribers. Sorry, just a fact. 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, 5 million. Millions. How many millions, Chiba? 3 millions? 10 millions? 100 millions? 500 millions? Streets LA has 10 times more subscribers than Fuck. I've got more subscribers than Scientologists worldwide. Chiba, you're hilarious. Sweetheart, have you actually done any research beyond listening to us? Have you looked on the rest of the internet about what's going on? Hey, y'all, it's my first hummingbird of spring. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. I know, Rika. That's okay. I'm glad you were doing that. 25,000 is a lot more than 10 million. 25,000 is a lot more than 10 million. Rika, we've got what probably is a troll. I'm not even convinced it's an actual Sea Org member. I think it's an actual troll. But according to said troll, they are a Sea Org member sent to spy on us. So that is the fun we are having this evening, Rika. Vegas, you got to see it? That's great. I can't wait to see it. Oh, I was going to go look at the to see do a live replay. Rika, is that what you did? You made a video of Did you make a video of what was happening? What happened today? Yes, we are having fun reverse trolling, aren't we, rather be in Maui? Okay. I forgot I was going to go do that, guys. The ADHD gets a little wild when I get high sometimes. Let me type in Rika. Okay. I'm gonna watch this, and you guys can watch me react. I'm not fully convinced Chiba's a troll either, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I mean, Chiba, I'm documenting this too, sweetheart. Like, this is all being documented. We are live on the interwebs. It's like fully public, Miss Chiba. So you can I mean, like, I don't even why would anybody want you to document this? What is there to document? It's like it makes no sense, Chiba. Creepy Xeno Eyes, lovely Rika. Well, if I can make my Rika, this is great. There is help outside of the cult, Chiba. That Scientologist tried to splash Rika with water this morning. Rika, this is amazing, girl. I'll drop this in the chat in just a minute, Rika. No, she hasn't, Sunrise Dawn. I've noticed that. Where'd you go, Chiba? Wow, I was in a different world while this was happening. I didn't notice a thing. That's why I'm so glad that Mike is down there with us, because I get so absorbed in protesting that I don't notice what's going on around us. Rika, this is so good. You sent this to Natalie, right? Rather be in Maui. See you soon, I hope. Jeff earned the donuts for this, indeed. There it is. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Wow. Wow, Rika. Chiba, you're hilarious. Thanks for the shout out, Rika. The windows were still open when they went in. The windows were still uncovered this morning when when John went in through those windows, Rika, and then they covered him. Does the too much niacin make for a hunchback? I didn't realize that. That was fabulous, Rika. That was fabulous. Okay, let me look back here. Now that we're done with that comment, Chiba. Are you kidding me? Chiba, do you think it's a very strange thing that there is an office for L. Ron Hubbard in every org? We all think it's pretty strange you have an office for a dead man. In the real world, Chiba, that is called worship. That is called worship. You worship L. Ron Hubbard. The same way Christians revere Christ and the Word of God, that is the way you treat L. Ron Hubbard and the collected works thereof, Scientology. That's called worship. It's the same way that Christians treat the Bible and Jesus. It's the same way that Muslims treat the Quran and Muhammad. It's the same way that Jews treat uh, God and the Torah. It's the same way. Yeah, we're still waiting for an answer, Chiba. Are we still waiting for an answer, or I'm gonna get down to the bottom? Am I gonna get down to the bottom, Chiba, and you've answered? I hope so. No, he's not coming back in another body. Y'all in America, heard y'all using your freedoms. There you go. Not in a billion years. No, not in a billion years. Exactly, Rika. Those are the best icons for that ever, Rika. Total win. Total win. I'm glad you like the reaction. I hadn't seen it. I didn't know anything was going on. I was oblivious, completely oblivious. And I was sober. So that's me when I'm sober, guys. So if I get a little more oblivious when I'm high, you're going to understand. Lisa, you're making me crack up. Are you sure you're 15? Because that's a pretty dumb question. Yep. When did Jeff? Exactly. L. Ron Hubbard died in a trailer high on psych meds in January 1986 in Creston, California. No, Matthew. Yes, indeed he did, Chiba. Indeed he did. Indeed he did. Indeed he did. Yes, you can Google that, Chiba. And yes, we are interested in ending Scientology, Chiba. And yes, Chiba, you're wrong. He's not continuing his research on another planet. He's a dead science fiction writer who started a cult. And Sunrise Dawn, another time, Chiba, you have a hard time asking these really direct questions. Now, I know 15-year-olds can be evasive because I have my own 15-year-old, but if you're actually an adult, Chiba, you need to behave like an adult and not be evasive like a teenager, okay? So you need to answer Miss Sunrise Dawn's question. Rika, I want to have you seen this man posters like Jessica did in L Day for that Tom Valdez guy? I think that would be hilarious, Rika. Yep. Are you free, Chiba? Lisa. Lisa, no, it's a good watch. It's a good watch. Despite controversy, Scientology continues to attract followers with its unique beliefs and practices. Okay, Chiba, if you say so. We're just asking you to take into consideration and listen to us and do some research. We've done the research. We know about the Church of Scientology. We know what you all believe. We've done our research. We've come to a conclusion. Have you actually done the research, Chiba, or are you just told? Yes, Rika, that guy is dangerous. They're unique fantasies of a science fiction writer who sucked. Exactly, Lisa. You're welcome, Rika. Thanks for making it. It was beautiful. It was really great. Matthew, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. People in a psych ward have unique beliefs and practices. Yes, indeed, they do. Chiba, it's been proven that they've been shrinking drastically. Why will you not answer my question? Chiba, child abuse, elder abuse. Pamela, Portland was a freaking adventure. I don't know how much you've been caught up in the chat, but we were down there with Jeff. That was fun. I think you were there for that. Pretty sure. Yes, you were there for that. And then they called the police on us because we were violently protesting. We were violently protesting. That didn't go over well. Before that, Rico, a Scientology guy, tried to splash Rika with his puddle. With the puddle, there was a puddle in the street, and he tried to drive through the puddle really fast to splash Rika, and they got it on tape. Somebody should drop it as a. I should drop it. I need to do that right now. Hold on a second, Pamela. I will drop this right now. Hold on. There you go. So, Pamela, that is what happened to Rika and the aftermath of that. And that was an adventure, although I was totally oblivious to everything that happened there until I just watched it. So that was the day. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of street traffic later on in the day, and for the most part, people were incredibly supportive of us. Uh, so it went well. And my at one point, there were 400 people in my chat. So that was also a rush and a half and completely unexpected and so much fun. So we have decided that we need to get me to my 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, or at least somebody on the Portland squad needs to get to 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers so that we can get Portland Squirrel Squad t-shirts. So that's how it went today. Exactly. Worshiping L. Ron Hubbard. So Chiba, if you think you're worshiping L. Ron Hubbard, then I'm pretty sure you're not a Scientologist. You need to find another mod because you don't want to overwhelm Fluffy. Yeah. Yeah, I hope Fluffer wasn't too overwhelmed by being voluntold today to help you guys out in your streams. But I'm sure there's somebody around who'd be happy to do it, Rika. Elron was a psychopath and a liar. Oh, Gary's live? Okay, Rika, that's cool. I will watch it later. We'll see you later. Exactly, Sunrise Dawn. Exactly, it's suspicious. Yeah, you're just saying what you think. What you think makes us leads us to believe you're not Sea Org, Chiba, because that doesn't jive with what Sea Org would say, Chiba. Eh. That's one strike, Chiba. One strike. One strike. Let's see if we catch into. Not any one of them gods have come back to save their followers. Yeah, I think their followers actually got that coming back to save them shit wrong, IMI, but that's a theological discussion for another day. LRH was also convicted of theft in 1948, felony fraud in France in 1978, and an unindicted co-conspirator in 1978 of the largest government infiltration in history. 11 Scientologists went to prison. 11 Scientologists, not including L. Ron Hubbard, because you know what, Chiba? If you're Chiba, your so-called religious leader is happy to throw people under the bus for them, and David Miscavige is not any better. In fact, I think he's likely worse than L. Ron. Sunrise, Chiba has said that she's Sea Org. Chiba, you're not allowed to think for yourself. You can only do what the cult tells you to do. Yes, I am a Scientologist. So what? Venerate. Exactly, Oregon Valley girl. On Sunrise Dawn, exactly. We haven't gotten to free yet. Quick pull and a first audit response. You don't answer questions. When Sheba asked, did the cops tell you to get lost, does not sound like a child talking. That's how an older person speaks. Exactly. You missed his live, but you need to go back and watch some of his videos. He was a very nice guy, and I really enjoyed our conversation. Yeah, I've been lucky to meet him before, and he seemed awfully nice. I just think it's so cool that you met him by chance this morning in the bagel shop on the way to protest. That's just an amazing kismet situation for today. Are you free, Chiba? Are you free? Captain Spaulding, it's good to see you again. Wasn't it crazy, Lisa? 400 people. It was amazing, Pamela. It was a little overwhelming, I have to say. They got a little annoyed when we turned it to subscribers only mode, so not everybody could chat, but it seemed like everybody was coming in from everywhere all at once, and we didn't know where they were coming from. It was a lot. It was a lot. 8 out of 10 orgs, no one wants to go in the door. You'll die on the vine. Exactly, Oregon Valley girl. Exactly. We are waiting, Chiba. You have a hard time with these direct questions. Chiba, how does it make you feel that the vast majority of passersby support the actions of the protesters? The neighbors don't like Scientology in the backyard. Yeah, Chiba, if you've been watching me, you were watching me earlier and you saw all the people that walked by who disagreed with your message. You had to have seen that with your own eyes. So I don't know why you're still there. I mean, I can sort of understand, Chiba, because I'm a Christian and I know lots of people who are not just atheist, but who are anti-religion. And that doesn't make me abandon my beliefs. But abandoning your beliefs is different than being controlled in every single waking moment. That is not normal. It's uncalled for. It's abusive. And if that's happening to you, even if you're volunteering, it's not okay for anybody to allow you to volunteer to do that much. That's wrong. It's wrong. So if, there is a difference. I understand how the passersby might not make you question your beliefs, but even if you're not questioning your beliefs, in Christianity, nobody makes you do that. It's just not a thing. Susan, you don't think Fluffer gets overwhelmed? I hope Fluffer doesn't get overwhelmed because Fluffer is amazing. Um, let me see, Pamela. Let me see if I can text you the link. Hold on. Yes, I am pretty sure. Yes, I can text you that link. There you go. Indeed, Matthew, one strike. One strike. Thank you, Sunrise Dawn. You think Chiba's gone, pup groomer? Okay, Pamela, see you later. Well, I got to the end. I'm caught up. Chiba, you're still not answering the questions. I can't see the tags. And I can't tag on my phone. Where'd you go, Chiba? So, I guess we hit the end of that party, didn't we? And Liz Ferris just went live, so maybe we should take this puppy and call it a night. You think Chiba is gone, but in case you're not, you haven't answered my question. Are you free? I'm okay if you leave, Sunrise Dawn. Susan and I'll manage. You need to go help Liz? Go ahead. Thank you, Susan. We'll give Chiba a few more minutes to see if they want to come back and answer the question. Matthew, they did answer a critical question incorrectly. They sure as heck did. They sure as heck did. Robert James, thank you. It was lovely to see you. Please come back and see us another time. Good evening to you. Okay, Sunrise Dawn. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You've been here all evening and you were there for a whole part of this afternoon. So go help other people and thank you so much, Sunrise Dawn. I really appreciate you. Not an accident, no, but possibly just a troll who thinks it's fun. You're still here, Big Chief? What do you want to talk about? I was enjoying that lovely conversation we were having about cannabis yesterday. I thought it was amusing as fuck that the best conversation I've had about cannabis has been online with a bunch of people I hardly know. Chat is wise, y'all. Chat is addicting too. It's the lifeboat. Ah. Sphinx is supposed to add you as a mod. Cool. Cool. Enjoy your time over there, Sunrise Dawn. You're probably already gone. Found all kinds of things out here, guys. When I showed up to clean up the yard, I found a Sharpie king size marker. Look at that. Big as can be. Bigger than my finger. Smells like a marker. Still good. I found, what else did I find out here? Like you guys care. Gee, bud, don't be a hero. Sorry, that was awful, you guys. But Lisa, that was hilarious. I found hair shears. Tony, your special needs. You're welcome here. Haven't seen you before. What brings you into this corner of the universe? Good night, Lisa. Have a good one. I'm getting ready to pack it up. I think we've done our first Minnesota goodbye. We've got 3 or 4 yet to go. I think we've got enough time. I think I've started the Minnesota goodbye rounds in enough time that we'll be done in time. Good. I'm glad you're good. I hope you're I hope you had a nice Saturday and are looking forward to a nice Sunday. I am just hanging out, having a little bit of an after party from our protesting adventures this afternoon. Tony, how long have you been around here on YouTube? You'll be on YouTube for 3 years? That's so cool. What do you do on YouTube? What do you usually watch? How did you how did you happen on my little corner of the galaxy, young Padawan? Is that the line? Please tell me that's the appropriate line. I am not a Star Wars fiend, so I just quoted it out of hand and I could have been completely wrong, y'all. Completely wrong. Shiva, you've been awfully quiet. Orion, leave the twigs be, man. Orion, you don't need to eat the twigs. Thank you. Indeed, welcome, Tony Vlogs Adventure. You've been doing vlogs about adventures? That's really cool, Tony. That's really cool. So you have a channel and you make content? Very cool. Very cool. Are you local? we managed to maintain that earlier, didn't we, Oregon Valley girl? It was nice and quiet in my chat, even with Rosie, whoever her name was there. Things stayed nice and copacetic. Okay, guys, this is the second Minnesota goodbye. We're winding it down here. We're at the second Minnesota goodbye. How many do we need, Susan? 4 or 5? So I really hope that Chiba is just a troll, because that would be preferable, right, y'all? It would be preferable that Chiba is a troll. You're going to be posting videos on Monday, April 22nd? Is your channel Tony Vlogs Adventure, Tony? You still haven't told me how you found my little corner of the universe, Tony. I'm curious. I mean, I'm just curious. I'm not trying to be nosy at all. I just normally don't get folks who wander in here out of nowhere. Yeah, I really hope that Chiba's a troll. It would be much. Amy, thanks for being here, girl. I really appreciate you so much. I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow at the market. I really do. You'll have to let me know how it goes tomorrow, if it was worth it. Okay? Talk to you later, hon. Tony, how'd you find me? Salad, cottage cheese, and sunflower seeds. Nice. That makes a nice dinner. That sounds lovely. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. The dog's eating grass for dinner. The cats are probably dying because, you know, we never ever feed them, so they are dying for food. Good night, Amy. Sleep well, girl. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it very much. Well, I completely lost that train of thought. Gone out of my head. See? All I need to do is get the littlest bit high, and I cannot keep a train of thought for love nor money. Not for love nor money. I am hilarious to everybody but me, because I can't. Cats, no food. Yes, the cats. Thank you, Susan. The cats are in there complaining because they haven't been fed. That's what it was. It was Amy's dinner and me thinking about dinner, and then thinking about the cat out there eating the grass, and then the cats crying because, you know, they were supposed to be fed at 6 o'clock and it's almost 7:30, and oh my God, we never ever feed them. Did you know that according to them, we never feed them? They are starving every single time. Wasn't it amazing, Mike? Was that not amazing? I was oblivious that any of that was going on the whole time you guys were doing that. Because it all happened around the side. So I didn't see anything until Rika said something because she had to run off. So yeah, it was unbelievable footage. I hope Rika sent that off to Natalie. I really hope she did. I hope she did. Susan, you're really the best. I appreciate you for completing my thoughts and remembering where I was. Orion, quit chewing on the walnut shell, please. Well, that sounds really cool, Tony, but I don't know what those things are. No alley to wander out of, Oregon Valley girl? No, I'm gonna be embarrassed if I completely missed that reference because it was something that was in my head 30 seconds ago. You have the same problems with thoughts and words, really, Susan? Maybe I'm not so weird after all. It's like they go right out of my head, right out of my head. It has always made things really hard for me to capture my words onto paper. My thoughts onto paper is really, really painful for me. So I'm glad to hear that other people have the same problem. People think I'm quite good at writing, but boy, that's nice to hear, I guess. But it sure takes a lot out of me, and I don't think that's okay that I don't know. Good, Tony. I'm glad it's okay. But you gotta, Tony, you have to tell me how you found us. Did you just find me through the internet? Did I just show up on your YouTube search or something? How did you find me? Tony, my uncle with special needs. Um, and he was my uncle. He was born in the 40s. And my grandparents, rather than putting him into an institution, brought him home, and he lived his entire life at home. So I am very familiar with special needs. I think special needs are some of the best people in the world. Right, Matthew the King? That's what I thought when I saw that. Run like the wind, man. Were you in track? Were you in track in high school, Mike? Or in college? You ran so fast. You ran so fast. I agree, Matthew the King. No, seriously, man. YouTube internet, you found us? You didn't even realize, oh my goodness, you ran so fast, Mike. Hey, Susan, do you know how to check how long Tony's had his channel? Because if you don't, I can. Oh, Tony, you have 623 subscribers because I just subscribed. Very cool. Let me put my channel here. Let me get your channel. Hold on a second. Let me drop your channel link. Hold on. Matthew the King, you are the best. You are the best. There you go, special needs Tony. Very cool, Tony. Thank you guys for backing me up. I really appreciate it. Good, Susan. That's cool you found it. Isn't that cool that you can do that? Mods have so much power, you guys. It's the best. Matthew, that's nice. I gave him a subscribe. Go over and give Tony a subscribe, y'all. Right, Oregon Valley girl? Right? I mean, I've got this humongous audience. I am really the big fish here. That's for damn sure. If they've got time to spend on me, they have gotten more time than they need to have. Oh my goodness gracious. I cannot believe with the shortage of people that they have enough time to sit in here and chat with me. Please. However, and Tony, please understand that we weren't trying to be mean, Tony. We just had a troll in here who spent most of the evening with us, and so we were just suspicious that you were said troll come back to bother us again. That's all. So please don't take it personally. We had another troll in here bothering us, and so I was slightly concerned that you were just the troll come back with a different name. Or at least that is what I suspected for a moment, Tony. My apologies. My sincere apologies. I subscribed. And I hope you get a few more subscribers. Okay, guys. I think this is the fourth Minnesota goodbye. It's going to be quickly followed by a fifth Minnesota goodbye. Because we are going awfully long. Yay! Tony has 3 new subscribers. Tony, I'm so glad you came by. It has been a long day, Susan. Oh, Mexican long hair. Man, how you doing? It's been a day and a half over here. We got the cops called on us. It was something else. Orion wants to come say hi, y'all. No, 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 Tony. Nothing you did, man. Nothing you did at all, Tony. It was just me being ultra cautious and you coming in at the wrong time. You are totally 100% totally good here. Tony, you are great. You got 3 more subs, man. Keep at it. I can't wait to take a look at what you got going on there because my friends here say that you've done good stuff. We are glad you are here. You are welcome to join us anytime. Please don't think I didn't want you here. That's what I was trying to say was the thing I didn't want you to think. Hey, MLH. It was an adventure of a day. It was an adventure of a day. The cops showed up, walked right by us. Nobody came to stand by us to get our story. The 2 cops just walked right by us into the building. Nobody else showed up. The other car what was there left. The cops were in the building for about 20 minutes. Oh, MLH. Don't tell him, guys. Let me tell him. I want to hear his response. They were called for a That's hilarious. Let me try this again. They were called for violent protest. There was a violent protest. Me in my fuzzy hat and wheelchair. Enrica and Lisa Stay Off and Mike G503, but they called for a violent protest. That's why they were called. It was so the cops walked in, the cops were in there for like 20 minutes and they came back out and I was sitting right in front of the door. I said, "We're all good?" And the cops said, "Yep, we're all good." And that was the end of the conversation. Seriously, Mike? You've got to be kidding me. That's what it was? It was shots fired? I just heard it was violent protest. Shots fired. MLH, shots fired was the call, apparently. Wow. That's what they said last time was shots fired. Unbelievable. Well, I'm really glad the cops rolled up like they did because shots fired. Oregon Valley girl, thanks for sharing it with me. I always love it when you're here. Oh my goodness, the dog has to lick his backside. At least it's not his total backside, just his actual backside. Cut it out. That's enough. That's enough. The cops did handle it well. The cops did handle it well. We didn't even have time to think to ask them for their business cards because they didn't even have anything to say to us. Not word one. And then, oh, I forgot this. Later on, it's in my chat. The public safety officers, not the cops, but the public safety officers in downtown Portland, they came by and they were complimenting me on the chalk work and the stuff. It's all the stuff along the side that you could get out, and it's a cult, and they loved the list of names that Rika had put down. This was the public safety officers. Four subs away for 700. Hey, you guys, for Tony Vlogs Adventure, please head over to Tony Vlogs Adventure and give him a subscribe. Do I need to drop his link again? He needs to get to 700 subs. Let me find it. Hold on a second, Tony. I'll do my best, Tony. That's all I can promise. So go subscribe to Tony Vlogs Adventure. Give him the subs he needs to get over 700. 20 minutes of them comforting those liars, though. What a waste of time for a fake 911 call. Yeah. Mike, that was awesome. I've got to compile that on the clips, find it, and although they might get in trouble for that, so I hesitate to pull it out. I don't want them to I really don't want them to get in trouble for saying something like that. So, MLH, who showed up at the end of the road here. This is the fourth Minnesota goodbye. So that is kind of all she wrote. I have had 6 hours of streaming today. I should be getting pretty close to my 3,000 watch hours. I'm at over 1,500 now. So I'm well on my way to my 3,000 watch hours. And I have more than the 500 subs needed for getting the merch store and super chats. But really what I want is the merch store so we can get Portland Squirrel Squad t-shirts and merch. So yeah, MLH. Susan, do you still have the link to MLH? Wait 1 second. Susan, do you still have the link to Rika's recap? Thanks for the compliment, MLH. I don't know that I was doing much of the work. Everybody else was doing the heavy lifting. But Rika's recap was excellent. I highly recommend it. I can get the link. Hold on just a second. Okay. MLH, if you're still here, there is the link to Rika's recap. So I was there. Thank you. That counts as work. Take a look at Rika's recap. It's pretty amazing. Okay, guys, I am hitting a wall. I am going to sit here now with the puppy in my lap because he's worn out now. That's good. We've been outside long enough that he's worn out. Not worn out enough to run off my lap, but that is what it is. Thanks, all y'all. I really enjoy it. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. And I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye bye.